All right. Last time the
Oh,
party,
sorry.
last time the party fled onto the boat, uh, onto a boat in order to ferry them over to the town known as Row on the island of Rigi. Um, the party then learned that the helmsman on the boat was Laura in disguise and attempted to murder the party with a number of Sahagin and Koatoa. Unsuccessful, the party has captured one individual from the group, a Koatoa, on the bottom deck.
Oh, we didn't kill it. I forgot.
Yep.
Hmm.
Let me bring you guys back to the main thing and let me play the music.
What the fuck did I just watch? This dude put his head in a bag of charcoal, shook it around, and came out. Looked like he wearing a mask.
You guys, at this moment, are currently not moving. The boat is not moving whatsoever, just swaying side to side. The anchor isn't down. You guys are just slowly sailing, but you guys are just at a halted pace for the most part. El Amarillo. After about like 5 minutes of like loud ruckus, you wake up finally.
Okay.
You wake up in this bed that you don't remember getting into. You just remember going to sleep, and now you're here.
Okay, I'm gonna turn over and go back to sleep.
Okay.
Go sleep.
I do the big snooze. Arthuritis. You received a letter. You received multiple things last time. You now have a backpack with a water weird inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
You also picked up a flyer saying that, essentially telling you that you're missing, that you're a missing person, and that the college is looking for you. And you also picked up a lead on where your missing part is.
Wonderful.
And just to remind you, that missing part is in Hardguard.
Hard card. Yes. um. Well, before anything else happens, I want to go back down below deck to the captured fish thing because I'm pretty sure that one's the one that had the backpack.
You have the backpack, and
Yeah,
yeah,
but
Orange is the one that had the backpack.
yeah, I want to go back down there.
Okay.
I want to try to get it work, and then if stuff goes wrong, I can always feed the fish to the water thing.
Okay. You can move your token.
All right.
Do I hear him come downstairs?
Like bones on wood, you can't hear shit. I guess roll a wisdom save to see if you wake up from that.
Oh fuck! I forgot I gotta open my key.
I'm going to say with disadvantage since you just woke up, or with advantage since you just woke up.
I was like, why you get disadvantage for that?
Sorry, wrong. Sorry, twisted the word.
You said wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save. With the fucking wood fucking balls hitting on the back of the fucking, was it the fucking foot, was it the bone feet hitting the fucking like wood? You just hear, and you wake up.
It's like a xylophone.
Every step I take, it's just a note from a xylophone.
Like, whenever you descend and ascend on a staircase, you just go up the fucking scale. But yeah, so you're awake now, El Amarillo.
Wonderful.
No announcement, just I'm awake now. Hooray.
Yeah.
Alright. Arthuritis, you approach the fish. The fish is there. He's tied up. You're on one side of him, he blinks just an eye. Like, you're on the side of him,
Oh, snap.
his eyes are kind of like, they're a little bit like towards the front, but like you're standing on one distinct side. Yeah, you're standing right down the middle. He's just looking at you. He again, just one eye blinks, then the other one.
What would I roll to attempt to like charade him into showing me how to work the bag?
Do a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
And he's going to roll intelligence in order to see if he understands.
Alright, I gotta get this here. Where is...
It's towards the bottom.
Oh, Reese. Okay.
I don't know why, but I could just see Flight of the Bumblebee as the new soundtrack.
Oh, that was terrible.
His hands are tied up, so he can't even just.
Can I roll to punch him and yell at him?
Oh no.
He's asking you a question.
Sure. Roll your unarmed strike with advantage since he is restrained.
Oh no.
Roll damage. He's dead. He's dead.
Fucking
Well, good morning to you.
Shut up. Bonk.
Dude, you just fucking King Crimson him. Blasted your fist through.
I didn't think I'd get a crit.
Poor man. Poor man.
Fuck that fish.
Now you have no information.
He winked at me. I didn't like it.
Meanwhile, Phil, you're up top and you recently healed the emotional damage of the cat. That cat kind of just stands up, and I'm just going to say that they just go over to the helm and they start fucking like directing it for the most part.
Alright.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know, I guess I'll...
You're a little distant, Bernard.
I don't know.
Can you move a little bit closer to Mike, Bernard? You sound muffled.
Is it better?
One more time.
Is it... No. I put in my headphones. I'm like...
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna change my headphones out too. Let me try these new ones.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Whoa.
Alright. Alrighty.
While we're at it, everyone just switch their headphones with each other.
All right.
Oh no, I'm
Ariel,
old
somebody
laggy.
has to
2005 headphones over here.
Got 2004s. Upgrade.
Whoa.
I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just
How's that?
chat.
Is that any better?
With,
You're good.
Okay.
So who are you gonna chat with?
I guess I'll chat with the crab. I'll bring one of the fish people over.
Alright.
I'll bring you one that I
Which one?
The green one I defeated.
Okay, so you bring this corpse over to her. She's still in the process of just demolishing the corpse of Laura. Just basically making it into a fine paste.
She's making a smoothie.
You bring over the corpse over to the crab. What do you say? Do you just toss it over to her?
For her, I'll be like, here you go. You're gonna be hungry after the smashing.
Okay, roll. Just roll charisma. Just roll charisma for me.
I was gonna say, does it count as animal handling or charisma?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time on that choice.
Because she seems.
What, am I just such an
Both.
attractive guy bringing her a bouquet of dead bodies?
No.
No, because she's a
She's crazy.
fucking. Yeah, she's a crazy bitch.
She's crazy to the point where you can't tell if she's animal or human.
Well, I
Just
got
'cause she
beast talk.
Just because she has cognitive speech doesn't mean.
Well, I got beast talk.
She kind of just like rears quickly towards you. And she just kind of looks down and back up to you. Just she didn't expect that you would have that.
Was real quick, was I out of character? Was I able to hear the pink girl say that that she can't hurt us,
She didn't say she didn't hurt us.
or she can't
She
eat
said
us
she
or
would.
whatever.
She wouldn't. She said she wouldn't eat Skye.
She
no,
did.
last-
She did say that. Yeah. If she gave her Laura's corpse, yeah, she did.
Yeah, but I just want to know if I heard that or knew about it.
I'm gonna say yeah, since this woman is kind of loud. Both of them are loud.
Oh, okay. Alright, then like I won't.
Both of them are
flinch
loud.
because, like,
You're in the middle of the ocean. The only thing that's around you are the fish and sharks that are near you.
And seagulls.
And seagulls.
No, that's Kronk.
Birds.
Yeah, he counts as a seagull.
All right. Yeah. Then I don't flinch whenever she like does that towards me.
She kind of looks down at the meat and just looks back at you and say, "You want me to have this?"
You can, if you'd like. I see working out a lot, and you'll need a good meal afterwards.
Bernard just comes up like, "Hey, you work out?"
Bernard's gonna have some weird crab, whatever, for blog babies.
Funny
Hey,
enough,
man.
the two of you cannot mate. I actually have I have found a chart that is somewhat complete to a degree
You've
of
heard
what races can and cannot fuck and produce something.
Bernard's heart just broke. That's what that silence was.
Nah, man, it's all good. I could still.
She takes the corpse and she just begins to just consume.
Like,
You're lagging a little bit, Bernard.
like, I just have that. I know y'all are lagging for me a little bit too, but I think it's just on my end.
Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Oh god, that's loud. Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't know why I have to always reconnect. It's weird. But yeah, I have that like everything is okay face on where it's just like, well, she's just like devouring it. It's like I'm not okay with it, but like I know it's okay.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Ew, why are you watching?
This
Because
is the
she
first.
just
This
did
is
it
the
right in
first
front of
time that you've seen this type of brutality, of her just consuming that.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, no, you're pretty okay with it. Just like,
Okay. Yeah, I'm like not okay with it, but I'm fine.
It's
While I
you're
look at
dealing
the
with a
pace as
cannibal
well.
type situation, like you like, ugh, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys one more round of this. So Arthuritis, what are you gonna do?
I think I already did this, but loot the dead fish.
Orange.
Yes, for anything.
Okay.
Any clue as to how to work this bag?
Roll investigation. You find a instruction manual
Oh, thank God.
for a pressure cooker.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That looks very
Got
similar to.
him.
That looks very similar to what you have at the moment.
Oh, no. Wait, so you're saying I already have an instruction manual on a pressure cooker?
No.
You have
To the
your
backpack, it
thing
looks
looks
very
like a
similar.
pressure cooker.
Like you know, on the front of it, it's just like
Okay.
Like-
they just look the same.
fantasy,
Yeah.
fantasy, like quote unquote fantasy pressure cooker. Just you know. But it like the front thing of it has like an outline sketch of like the original thing of this,
Yeah.
and just all of a sudden you just have, you know, you're just looking at this like, what is this going to do for me? I need you to roll me one more time for perception.
I know how to make it work.
Thankfully enough, it's in common, but it's also in Elvish and Dwarvish.
Oh.
It's
I
a
speak
somewhat,
the
it's a
elves.
somewhat thick. It's not like thick, but like just you know, like it
It's
definitely
thick because of the languages.
yeah. It's like it's a good like sound like you know, you can hit like the side of something and make a good sound, but
Alright.
Your new weapon.
no, it doesn't tell him how to use this.
So give me a +3 to all attack.
Nope.
Okay, well, I start reading it.
Okay. Roll me intelligence. See how well you comprehend this. No, not a save. Just regular.
Oh, dang it. Keep getting... Oh, it's worse.
You were having a bit of a hard time just at the beginning of it, but that was because how this is set up. It was like Elvish first, then Dwarvish, then Common. But eventually get over to the Common bit, and you learn that this is was it not the best pressure cooker that was around, but like it was okay for what it was. It had like 3 settings.
Oh my god.
You're just reading about a pressure cooker.
You don't find any useful information about this item that you have. You just have instructions for how the original thing was worked.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Though I need you to try to make another intelligence,
Me?
trying to comprehend what what the weird in the backpack is whispering into your existence.
Okay. Hey, 16.
From the slosh and just general, just primordial sound just coming from this being, you decipher like some phrases from it. Now hot. You decipher release, friend, enemy, destroy.
50-50 chance. I'm either friend or enemy.
God damn it!
I turn to El Amarillo and ask if he would like to punch something.
I just
Here.
want to preface this. I don't think that you guys ever asked him what his name was. Just in
Oh.
character.
I turn to Big Luchador.
Give backpack.
Big buff boy.
I make work.
I open
Give
the
me
backpack.
Zug zug.
Just look.
just-
Just give.
Open the backpack and hand it to.
I have the backpack. Yes.
Let me stress
Yeah,
that.
you have it like right in front of you. You haven't put it on because the straps are a little bit too small for your
Okay.
massive muscles.
I'm gonna hold it up and scream, "Come forth, my stand, Ocean Man!"
Ocean man, take me by the hand.
I want you to roll me just a sleight of hand. This isn't for anything in general. I just want you to roll a sleight of hand.
Well, I've been thinking about that for like the past 5 minutes.
I summon you, Ocean Man.
Fuck.
You get into a good pose whenever you say it, but you don't activate the device.
Okay, I want to look at it.
Okay, you look at it.
Well, like with perception to see if I
Yeah.
can see anything.
While you're looking at it.
Well, you look at it and it's
Good job.
with perception. You don't really need to roll anything in general. You just see that it is a backpack, and down like the side from what you were assuming was a strap was a button.
Oh, I pushed
type
the
deal.
button then.
Okay. Roll me heads or tails.
Let's go with tails.
Okay, tails good. Heads bad.
Roll me heads or tails.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, there goes my quarter.
That's a tricky roll.
Oh, no, I found it. Tails.
Yes.
You summon in just a water weird, and it just comes out like beside you, and it looks at you.
I'm gonna.
Behold my stand, Ocean Man.
Pillar Man theme intensifies. What are you going to do with them out there? You just have them out now.
Cool.
Everyone that's down here kind of like backs up a little bit, Morgan, just like, oh no, not this thing again.
Is it friendly this time?
Yeah, it's friendly this time to you guys.
Attack
Cool.
Morgan.
I have a thing now.
Wonderful.
What can I make you do?
You're still holding it in your hands. You haven't put it in, like, you haven't put it on since, again, the straps are a little bit too small for you.
How do I put it on? Well, how do I tell him what to do? How do I talk to him?
Talk.
You can't. You do
Try.
not speak its
Talk.
language.
Does he understand me though?
No. He doesn't.
What if I just point at the fish? Will he attack it?
Sure. Go for... Yeah, if you just point at the fish, more or less, that directs his thing, his movement. While this thing is out, by the way, you feel a lot heavier. While this thing is out, you have half movement speed.
Oh, it's okay. I is big boy anyway.
I am big, strong man.
Can I just wear the backpack on my head?
No.
Like, I can't put the strap around my neck.
So he gets about, like, right here, and that's as far as he can go. He can't, like, he's getting at, like, he's nibbling at the fucking, like, legs of these guys, but he can't fully encompass them.
What if I move right here?
He's now able to encompass completely. just green.
Yes. Devour them all. Don't worry, I cleaned ship up.
Just kind of silently think to myself, was this a mistake?
You notice that the weird has it inside of him, but it's not, like, digesting.
Because fish live in water?
Because it's water. It's not acid.
Well, isn't that water weird?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. I want to pet it.
Phil, while
Yeah.
this is going on, what are you going to do?
I guess I'll inspect the damage of the ship. Like I'll just go around seeing like the sides of the ship and all that. So I can actually try and notice the sharks.
Yeah, you don't really need a roll for this. You notice that there is a little bit of damage just from where the the Sahagin got onto the boat because they were using just a combination of their claws and
Strength to just like rip their way up the boat.
yeah. And it's
Alright.
more cosmetic damage, if anything else. They climbed up through the side of it. And they did a fairly good job on that. There are still sharks just around this. It's pretty obvious, shark fin and all, just swarming, more or less. You roll me a perception. See how many that you see. Mate, you fucking lost count. Fucking, oh Jesus Christ. There's
That's a
maybe 10.
Golly. I guess I'll announce that, guys, there are 10 sharks in the agua. Or in the water, because I don't speak Spanish.
You guys eventually, Miqol eventually
I don't know
manages.
what to do.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Miqol eventually manages to get the ship moving again, and you guys eventually make it to port in a few hours. Do you guys want to have a conversation with NPCs in that time, or just
I am
everyone's
petting my
kind of
giant fish.
up for grabs at this point?
I am just
Okay.
petting my giant fish.
I guess I'll just talk to Bird Boy over here.
Whoa, that's cool.
Hmm.
They have the arcade version of Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
Like it's a full arcade machine at Walmart
Oh, that's pretty good.
for only $300.
Only 300? Whoa, that's a steal.
Hell yeah, it is. You know how much arcade machine go for nowadays?
No, but I know that anything over $20 is expensive.
Arcade machines go for like $800, $900,
That is expensive.
and in crappy
Yeah.
condition.
8. Whoa.
Ah, shit, I messed up the names. You guys are going. Sue just says the place that you guys left. You guys are going to Regi.
Let's go to the Jungle Ruins.
This map is expansive, man. How many DLCs do we have to purchase for this?
Like 10.
Oh.
Only $99.99.
Let's
Yeah.
see it.
So you guys eventually make it. So, yeah. So Bernard, you want to talk to Kronk?
Yes. I want to touch his wood.
You want to touch his wood hands?
Yeah, so I could talk to his forest.
Okay. You touch his wood hands, and just mono, you just hear.
I immediately take my hands off and I say, why?
Why?
Wait, do I still have his staff, or did he?
No,
get that back?
he got that back.
That's the
Okay.
first thing he did.
Can I have that back?
Have what back? The staff.
Yeah, I asked him if I could have it.
He kind of just like holds it close to him and just like shakes his head no.
Why?
I was hoping he'd smack
Why?
him like
Why?
Rafiki
Why?
from the Lion King.
Hey, Rafiki, give me that staff.
Staff? Why?
I don't know. I want to talk to it.
Kind of like he like tilts it towards you, but still in his hands.
Okay. I start listening, or I put my hands upon the staff.
You don't hear just the cursed screaming that is his arms.
Oh.
You hear more of just mad, just ramblings, more or less. For some reason, it
Can
sounds
I-
a lot like Randy Savage.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no! What do you ask
Not
the staff?
Randy. Why do you sound so macho?
Because I'm the cream of the crop.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Where did you come from?
Where did you go, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh no. Why is this bird your bearer?
I have to pull up fucking Randy Savage quotes. Give me a fucking second. Guys, you gotta expect the unexpected in the kingdom of madness.
Oh no. I want every time for me to talk to this staff, I just go, oh no, from how bad it is. I just want that as a reference. Like everyone just keeps on hearing me scream out, oh no,
Oh, God.
whenever I speak to this
Oh,
brand.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
I'm just continually listening to Randy Savage quotes and screaming, oh no. And no one can understand my pain. Not even Sentinel.
Like in between just the mad ravings of Randy Savage quotes, you just have more just random babble just go on. Like it doesn't even sound like that he's actually like the stick is giving you just like answers. It just feels like that it's just talking just constantly.
Just speaking to speak?
Yes.
No, no.
Congratulations, you found your brother in stick form.
Ooh.
Where Albert just talks to talk.
He does do that.
Yeah. That's
While
so
this is
true.
going on and you're having a conversation with Randy Savage as a stick,
Y'all just hear me, oh no, and on the top deck.
Arthuritis. Is there anyone that you want to really talk to, or are you good?
Not really, but I do want to try to ask for the bag back.
That
very
is
least,
my
hold it.
property.
Hold on to it, since it looks like the giant luchador can barely even hold it.
You're
Stop
talking
crushing
about
it.
you're bigger than me.
No, but he isn't as buff, so it can easily go around his skeletal arms. The only thing that's blocking you from equipping this thing proper is your fucking muscles.
Yes.
He's just standing there trying to figure out how to get the straps around.
Not even. I'm just petting the giant thingy that I summoned.
Wish fish.
Oh,
The wish fish. It's my wish fish.
the big fish.
He is the lower.
That's the one.
It is the moa.
So yeah,
Boy.
I go up to the luchador. Excuse me, Mr. Who are you exactly?
Okay.
Oh no.
Huh?
Does he actually speak Spanish?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I would like to
Dead language.
I would like to charades to get my points across.
Just a white man try to like convey his like. I
Please
want
clean
your
the
backpack. Yeah, try to just.
Throw the trash when it's full.
That's the wrong intelligence for that, right?
You know common.
You know it's common?
No, but he's not speaking common. He's waving hand signs.
You hear just a skeleton just trying to convey you, please give me back my backpack. You know this in common, in fucking, just in his word, just his hand motions and such. It's more or less, please, give me back my burro.
I hug the giant fish. In a protective stance.
Oh no. What do I do? Can I attempt to persuade him?
My character's stupid, just so you know this.
I would like to persuade him to give back the backpack.
Okay.
Persuasion. No.
Yeah, scream persuasion.
Persuasion! Roll insight.
Insight. There it
Oh my god.
is. Okay. So I'm gonna put the backpack on the ground and tell him not to touch it. I am going to pick up the fish and slam him in the backpack.
Give me a moment, I have to get stats.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
no.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll give him back the backpack.
I have to get my stats.
No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
Back the backpack.
The moment that you set it on the ground, it immediately just kind of like Ghostbusters into the backpack.
Oh, I was gonna press the button to try to put it back in, but that works too.
I would have picked up the backpack immediately. Like, okay, I have it. Don't hurt me.
It sounds like
backpack.
liquid going through like half of a straw. Yeah.
Okay, well, I put on the backpack.
Okay. I gave you the stats of it in the loot chat, if I remember correctly.
The
Or can you guys
backpack.
actually see that?
The weird decanter? No.
Yep, that's
Wait,
it.
it is.
That-
Oh.
That's it. Isaac, do you want to do something?
Not really.
Okay. You guys eventually make head back into town. It is about... It's about, like, night at this point. And you guys show up... Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? You guys show up to the town of Regi. You guys just find a place to dock, and you guys can either stay here for the night, or you guys can go and like explore for a little bit. But you guys are feeling
Hey.
pretty, exhausted just from the day that you've had.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go explore.
Explore.
Oh yeah, no, you're well rested.
I slept for longer than I needed to.
Sleep.
I'm gonna go and try to find a place to learn primordial or something so that I could better communicate with water.
All right. Since you don't need to sleep, Isaac, you already slept. Bernard, what are you going to be doing? You're pretty tired.
Capital.
Like, it's pretty much, it's like, for like a time sense, it's about 10, almost 11.
Well, shit. Is my character a night owl or an early bird? I'll be a night owl. This is like I'm exhausted, but I'll keep on going.
Yeah, you didn't really take too much damage, but, So do you guys want to split up, or do you guys want to just move out as a unit?
I'm going on my own, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess let's split up because everyone has their own objective.
All right, gang, let's split up. Okay, let me get the tokens. Who has the letter?
Letter from Ked?
Yeah.
Me.
Okay. I think just for simplicity's sake, you just give that to Miqol.
Okay.
For simplicity's sake, let's just say that. And he will basically go and deliver and get all that information done. Arthuritis, you are from this town, or you are local to this town, so you would know some good places to go.
All right.
So I say you would have advantage on that type of check.
Nice.
So where do you guys? So Phil, where are you wanting to go here? There's a legend, by the way. Just
Yeah, I'm looking through it. I guess I'll go to the crafting area because I need to get that mithril.
Just want to preface, you also didn't really get that much money off of those guys.
How much money do we get?
Whatever you got is what you got.
I didn't get anything.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay, you go to the crafting district. Arthuritis, where are you going? If you're looking for a place to teach you how to do primordial, then just exclusively.
Yes.
Roll me a investigation with advantage, since you are local to this area. You think that the church is a good place to go. You could also go, again, to the college. They probably have some... There is linguistics over at the fucking college.
Okay. I go to the college first then. Grab a bunch of books and such.
Okay.
Where is the college? Oh, there it is.
And... what is it? Isaac. Where are you going to go? Are you going to look for food?
I'm going to merchants and cooking.
Okay. Arthuritis, whenever you are passing by, I want you to roll a perception check for me real quick. You find a quest board. Just the town quest board right there, just in the middle of town.
Alright.
Are you going to take a look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going... well, you've acknowledged it. Are you going to actually look at it?
Yes.
Okay. On the quest board... Someone just came in. I love that sound effect. You notice that there are 4 ads on the on the board. And I'll just post the individuals right under those as well. All the new ones. The same draconic ad and the lost picture of you is on that.
Yeah.
And there's also 2 new ads. There's a bounty for giant spiders located at the Fapplestable farmstead.
My answer's no.
And there is a man by the name of Ostrich looking for adventurers so he can get inspiration. For possibly bard things. You don't know.
Well, they don't worry me too much. I'm really suspicious of that
Fapplestable.
dragon one now.
Fapplestable. That's a good name.
Okay. Well, I take note of this, I guess. I'm not gonna take anything. I head over to the college now.
Okay. Give me one moment. We can take a small break here. Sorry, I have to go and do a thing.
Alright.
Okay, I have to pee.
Alright, sounds like enough time for a League of Legends game.
It is not, trust me. Hey Ariel.
Huh?
So where's church at now?
Oh, it's in San Antonio. No, it's not.
I was
It's
about to say
somewhere
San
else.
Antonio.
This is somewhere.
But like
Where
where?
exactly?
I looked it up and it's like a house.
Okay, it's not a house. It's like a. So when you looked it up, there was like a school really close to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go down that, and when you pass the school, I think it's like the first right that you take after you pass the school or something. And it's like right there. Usually you'd be able to see it by the sign, but some drunk person ran over the sign, which really sucks. So they don't have a sign right now.
So
Yeah, I would
did we
have
just
to
like join a
ask.
different church or?
Technically not a different church because Pastor Lewis has been going there as a like intern pastor basically, and he got hired recently to be a pastor there. And what he was just gonna keep doing what he's been doing, which is going there in the morning, and then leaving right after and coming to where we were. But we as a church were like, that kind of sucks for him. Let's just join their church. So he did that.
Yeah, because it just shows a house for me. What?
That's not a house, it's a actual building thing.
Apologies. Sorry about that. Where were we?
College.
Oh, right, yeah. So, Arthuritis, you walk into you walk to the normal, just estate in which is the Necromancy College. On the outside of it, you remember that it is just a shitty little shack on the outside of it. But as you enter it, it just a vast escape and just immaculate just design. Imagine just like necromancy, but like good necromancy kind of design, like There's skulls every now and again, but not like everywhere, just drenched in the shit. Black and red is a common decorating color here. A good pattern. A good pattern on the walls, wallpaper. Not necessarily like stripes, but it's more like what you have on just your front for your clothing. Like it's a similar pattern design. As you walk in, like a few students just like, oh shit, just kind of just run back and just notice that you're back. Make a history check for me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this is some random students. You walk back, and where are you going to go?
I'm gonna go look for books on Primordial.
You're going to go to the fucking library to get some books. Fuck yeah. As you walk into the general, just where the texts are and just general shit, you see some more of the staff kind of just like look at you, just like, oh fuck.
Guess who's
Good morning, doc. Good evening, doctor. How are you doing today? Just that general just talk, but you're on a mission for the most part. He's just like, I don't care. I'm going to get a book.
face?
As you have a backpack on your back, sloshing with water.
Occasional drip.
Give me a minute. I'm going to change the music on the bot real quick. Roll me investigation.
Nice.
You basically go through the index of that the fucking library has, and you pick out just what you're looking for. A book on Primordial, or how to like Dummy's Guide to Primordial, essentially. You go over and you just take you find the book. You are stopped by an individual though. They're more of a. They seem. They have a pale face. Just everything about them just has like white, but not like people white. It's more like just a gray, just tone of their body. Their eyes are just glazed over, just completely white. Silver hair, and I need you to roll me a history check for me real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
With advantage. 15. You know this person. This person is actually a fellow professor to, one that you're actually on good terms with.
Hello, Professor.
You remember that their name is. Give me a minute. I have to find it.
Be like, sup, doc?
In the meantime,
What's
if you
up,
want to roll me a. Well, actually, you would know this. They're a changeling.
Ah. Hello, Professor.
Their name is Professor Lamas.
I see. Hello, Professor.
Let me just type that in chat real quick. I don't have art, so. It's good to see you again, Arthuritis. It's been a long time. Where were you?
Oh, here and there. On a boat.
Out
In the sea.
trying to find your missing pieces, I say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. Say, you wouldn't happen to know any Primordial, would you?
I wouldn't, but the book up there, he just kind of points, just that one should.
All right.
Arthuritis, are you going to stay this time, or are you leaving again?
I'm afraid I must go.
Okay.
Maybe next millennium.
Maybe next one. But just let me, as a friend and a follower of, you know, the dog hunts near our waters.
That is
Speak to the headmaster before you leave.
very well.
You can try to interpret what he says.
I will. What is that? Perception?
No, that is I guess that's insight. Just trying to figure out what he meant by that. He's talking about was it the Dagathurzen? And how he's hunting near your waters. So he's going on about, you know, Thurzen's thrall is kind of near, so be careful.
How did he get tied into this? What the hell?
It's one in the book.
No, I'm not talking
It
about
was just a simple warning, more or less. Just be careful, man. Just he's around. Yeah.
All right.
As you're just reading this book, we're going to go on to Phil.
Yes.
What are you looking for in the crafting district? Just mithril?
Yeah, until I find something else.
Okay. Roll investigation. Or to find a place that sells mithril.
Oh, come on.
You're having a little bit of a hard time. You're able to scrounge up at least, like... This place seems to be a lot more just, like, magical crafting than anything else. Like, there's the oddball, just random, like, dwarf forge. But, generally speaking, this is more like the magic crafting district.
Oh, okay.
And some individuals actually point you, yeah, mate, you need to go up to the northern crafting district, and that one's going to be the one that you're looking for.
Okay.
I want you to roll me perception real quick, just so you can get a diversity of, like, people.
Oh, man.
They're all dwarves. All of them are dwarves. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah. Just all of them.
God damn. Okay.
But you do just, like... I say that you're able to find one dude that's, like, selling one ore.
Hello.
I
see you're selling exactly one mithril ore.
We don't have to go through the song and dance. It's going to be about, like, 5 gold.
5 gold.
The look of this dude is like, again, this one from what you can perceive is a dwarf that has like a twin knotted beard going down to about where his to the end of his sternum, bit of a mohawk and just a little bit of hair coming off the side, coming down to a back braid. Like the back of his hair is braided as well.
Yeah.
With a bit of the top of his head has a mohawk.
I don't know what that means for dwarves, but
The dude has hair. The dude has like braided hair.
yeah. Okay. I didn't know if that meant anything.
No,
I was
it
like,
doesn't. That's what he looks like.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I got confused. All right. Could you do 4 gold?
Mm. No. He sits there for like a good, like, contemplating minute. Just, 4 gold. Just looks directly up at you and just says, no.
Oh. Alright.
No. 5 gold, take it or leave it.
Do you know where there's anyone else selling? While I'm handing him 5 gold.
Me brother sells whole stock.
Ah. Okay. How
Wholesale.
much does he
Wholesale,
charge?
not whole stock. Sorry, apologies.
Okay. Oh
My brother sells
oh.
wholesale in the, in Northern.
Alright. Can I get your brother's name? And your name?
Let me get the name of the
My
fucking
good sir.
brother. Let me get the name of the fucking brother.
Can I get both of your names, good sirs?
I gotta keep this book just handy.
Oh yeah, valuable seashells.
Well, my name is Ulrich, and my brother's name is Doric.
Ulrich and Doric. Okay. Oh
Oh,
wait, hold up. Let me write that in my notes. Wait, deliver a note to Aldrich Deep Delver. Okay, that's our mission.
That is your current mission.
Alright. So, his name is Ulrich,
Aye.
and his brother's name is Doric.
Doric.
Doric. Okay, with the R roll. Brother. He sees me scribbling like some stuff on my hand. Alright, thank you, good sir.
I just kind of continues going on what he's doing. I want you, after like 5 minutes, I want you to roll me perception again. You hear a loud just coming from the direction of his shop.
Oh, I look over.
Just like a miniature mushroom cloud just fucking happened just over by his shop. Something blew up.
I'll go investigate.
No, you're going. You're going.
Okay.
He's fine. He's just like,
Oh.
he's fine, just something blew up. Dwarves are very hardy.
Alright, I guess I'll get...
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to be like a good character, so it's like I'm trying to figure out what's like a good idea to do, because I don't know if to like pray for people or what.
Yeah, so you can start heading north essentially.
Yeah, I'll just head north.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm writing something down. Isaac, I want you to roll me investigation to see if you can find anywhere good to eat, or what are you looking for? Are you looking for a place to eat, or are you looking for somewhere to buy shit at?
I'm not too hungry, I guess.
I'm not too hungry.
I guess I'll look for shit to buy.
Okay. Regardless, I'm going to need you to roll me an investigation check. You see, just about everywhere that you can, like, you see the basic, in this area, you can find someone to sell you some mundane things. Like, just regular mundane items and shit. And, like, armor. But you also see a sandwich shop.
Yes, I go to sandwich shop.
I'm not
Big
hungry.
sandwich.
Sandwich shop. Okay. So, as you approach the shop and you attempt to, like, go through the door, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wonderful. Pretty sure my dexterity is pretty good, so it should be fine. God. Mm.
As you like try to like push the door open, you just immediately get your face slammed into the door. And you just hear a small girl just more or less saying something along the lines of, "Sorry, mister." The kind of like the idea of the voice to think of is like generic, like
I know what you're talking about.
like generic, like not like young girl, but like teenager. Just ask, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Hey there, I'm sorry.
No.
Like a more feminine Mokuba, more or less.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Mokuba.
Roll. If you want to try to see what this girl looks like, then roll perception.
Roll to use your eyes.
But you're also rolling with disadvantage because you got just
Fucking brat.
You saw that this kid has fucking brown hair and green skin. That's about it. I mean, no, not brown hair, black hair.
It's okay.
Brown bricks.
She gets all the forgiveness in the world.
Fuck. This sandwich better be good. Do you still walk inside?
Yeah.
Inside, you see, like, just like a just for a general idea, just so I don't have to go that much into detail. It's like a more fantasy version of Subway.
Yeah.
Like Subway mixed with like Jersey Mike's kind of like layout.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got you.
You know where the
Jersey Mike.
yeah, but it
hungry for
smells, but it's like proportions of Subway, but like filled up like Jersey Mike's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
At the counter, you see that there is just a rat folk just being there, just at the register. And you see just another one just on the other side, just like towards the end on the other side of the counter space. And you see a kind of like a middle, not necessarily like middle age, but like a slightly older tiefling gentleman, but not like an old man, just like he looks like that he's in like his 30s, 35 maybe.
Yeah.
He's just there and drinking coffee. He looks disheveled.
I'm so torn on what to do here. Do I talk to the tiefling or do I go get a sandwich? Can I get a sandwich?
Why not
after the
both?
tiefling?
You're a Mexican.
Why not
You can do
both?
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go order a sandwich and I'm gonna talk to the tiefling.
Okay. You go up to the fucking rat folk. He just looks up at you and says, "What will you have, sir?"
Want that?
Just point
Is that-
randomly.
Yeah.
Just for all of it, you're just gonna point randomly.
Yes. I want that, a lot of that, a little bit of that. And a
You
lot
got
of
a.
mayonnaise.
All right. You have a meatball sub on the flatbread with a little bit of like Parmesan cheese on the inside of it, and you ask for like onions and shit as well. Just a singular slice of cheese. The guy kind of like pushes it down further and towards like where apparently you're supposed to pay. And that the secondary rat folk just goes up to you and just asks, "Would you like a cookie with that, sir?"
Yes.
All right.
I would like 2 cookies.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The total will be a singular gold.
Okay, that's fine. I pay him the
You,
singular gold.
you just see the other fucking rat folk that just made your sandwich just disheveled, just for the fact that you asked for one of the hardest fucking things to make, just by saying, I want that one, I want that one, that one, a little bit of that, not too much of that, but a lot of that, and just filling it up with, like, just a meatball sandwich. That's a fucking difficult thing to make.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit down with the chief.
Would you like a drink with that, sir?
Yes.
He hands you a cup.
Oh, there ain't no liquid in here.
Like the rat folk just kind of like motions his head, like looking towards the side. You see
What's
it just
that?
a large metal box with like
what's-
little dowels at the bottom of it, just where it comes out.
What is that?
This is where you get the drinks.
Oh.
Oh.
I want Powerade.
There's about like 8 different options with varying labels on it that are in varying conditions.
Ye old liquid.
Yo, Powerades.
I want Powerade.
It says power.
You speak Orcish, so you're able to pinpoint which ones are which to a degree, since they are labeled in Orcish. You go out to one that looks like it's dripping blue liquid, and then you also look at one, and one's dripping out red liquid as well.
I want the blue one.
All right.
The red one's gonna make me too fast.
Oh, we're a few lucky today. You push on it. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Yes.
Actually, no, not a saving throw, just a dexterity. Just
Oh,
regular.
cool.
You almost got it to the point where it's going to overflow and get onto your hand, but you get it right to the top. Like
The
at
brim?
yeah, just right at the perfect thing.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Welcome to Fantasy Subway. What are you going to do now?
Alright, I'm gonna go sit with the tiefling. We're doing this.
You just sit down. You approach the tiefling. He's just sitting there. You just kind of like pull the table, and it kind of like makes the loud screech as you pull it back. And you just sit down like right in front of him.
It's like the 2 people table.
It's like the 2-person table
I'll be right
out of
back.
this empty building. You just go to the single man sitting at a table by himself, drinking coffee from a Subway. It's not good coffee, but it's coffee. What do you
You
say?
know
What
who
do you,
made that coffee for him?
what do you say to him?
Are
Are you? He's not gonna initiate with you. He's just looking at you, just like.
He wouldn't. I know he wouldn't initiate with me. So how's it going?
My wife is beating my father-in-law, and I know I'm next. So
Your father-in-law sounds like a pushover.
You know, just a little sometimes, but generally speaking, fuck no, that's not enough. Generally speaking, just a little bit, not too much. He definitely doesn't overexert himself in these situations, but just sorry about the door.
Oh, what are you talking about?
My kid did that. I'm sorry.
Did what?
Just kind of like motion, just like door hitting your face.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot about that. I swear.
He's muttering something under his breath. You can roll perception if you want to hear it.
Yes, I do. Sorry, guys, some stupid shit I would say and be angry.
You're stupid. Just like sighs and just says, you're stupid, Jesus.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But my mushrooms make up for it.
I know this is a bit of a strange question, but are you a follower of Dero? I'm not assuming anything. It's just that's something that one of their people says.
Oh, you knows my master.
A little bit.
Yes, when I was younger, I learned how to fight from. I mean, I just walked through the window because they would never let me in, but yeah.
I see. Well, I'm sure that you are a wonderful combatant in battle. But unfortunately, my friend, he kind of like stands up and put his hand on your shoulder. I gotta go.
It's okay, I gotta go too. I throw some rocks at some kids later.
Be careful of where you throw those.
It's okay, the rock always comes back to me.
He kind of like stops at like the front of the door. He just kind of looks back at you and says, like, he kind of has like this face of like apprehension, just like, should I not? Fuck it. He kind of goes back up to you. Sir, what's your name?
Amarillo. You can just call me Yellow though. That's what everybody else does.
All right, Yellow. Have you seen a small kobold girl with a gun walking around?
No, I don't think so. We just got here from the ship.
Okay. If you could do me a favor and keep an eye out if you see her at any point, just keep me in touch.
Yeah, sure.
And he kind of hands you just a piece of paper with the name Anam on it.
Is it the subway's phone number?
No, it's not. It's written on the back of the subway location.
Yeah, sure things, old guy. I'll let you know.
Thank you. The kid's name is Morgiana. It'd be good to see her again. Thanks. And he kind of just leaves. Whenever he leaves, he kind of like puts the coffee cup just on on top of where you're supposed to put the trash in, but just like not inside of it.
That is something I would do.
And he just leaves.
Man, that guy was weird. As I finish eating my meatball sandwich, then chug the Powerade.
Roll me. Actually, no, I'm gonna roll for that. You feel pretty good. It was a good hearty meal. The Powerade, just a good thing.
After I
Big-
chugged the Powerade, I flex and scream and then.
Both of the fucking rat folks just like, oh, Jesus Christ, no. Not again. Not again. You get no benefits from that meal.
That's fine. I got to chug Powerade and flex and scream.
Okay. We're going to go... So, eventually, I'm just going to say... Bernard, do you want to roll again? Just to see if you can find a guy?
He hasn't come back yet.
Oh, shit. Okay, Arthuritis. Roll me intelligence to see how much information you're able to gather.
Yeah, he's not even in the chat.
Oh, shit.
Jeans.
You're having a hard time just sitting down and just reading through this. It's like reading through a dictionary. Like you're having a hard time just grasping the sheer concept of it, of just trying to understand this language. Just for the fact that it's mostly in like growls and just primordial, just like stones turning more or less, and that's a bit more hard to translate to a written format, let alone just trying to learn it. So what are you going to end up doing now?
I'm gonna take this book with me, but I'm also gonna look for a book on advanced necromancy, because I really want to learn how to undead people.
Okay. You roll me investigation for just finding that book.
Why are these so low?
You go through the index again and try to find the book, but you can't find it. Someone seems to have checked it out.
Dang.
Like all the copies of it just checked out.
That's unfortunate. Well, I take the book I already have, and I guess I go explore around the college a bit before I talk to the headmaster.
All right. Where exactly do you want to go? You can go to your office and just pick up any little bit that's there.
Yes, my office.
As you approach your office, there's just a thin layer of dust on things, but not like too terrible. Just stacks and stacks of papers and shit. Just on your desk on the floor now.
Okay.
These aren't all grading papers. It seems to be more like... It seems like they've been using this room just to put out these posters. These "Where is this guy?" posters.
I ignore most of that. I go around next to my desk and I pick up my cane.
Alright, you have your cane.
Hooray!
For the purpose of this is a quarterstaff, so I'll make a note of it and I'll add it in. So Bernard left isn't here. Okay. So I say that you both kind of just reconvene back at the center of town.
Okay.
You gathered basically all your just basic medical supplies that you need. Stuff that you would assume that you would need on travel, given the fact that you were a doctor. And you basically pick up all that. Isaac, You
Yeah.
had a wonderful meal.
Hell yeah.
And this small little green child just beat the shit out of me. With a door. It wasn't fair. It wasn't a fair fight. She cheated.
Traded.
You both eventually make your way back up to the center of town by the quest board. And at this point, I'm just going to say, just for simplicity's sake, you guys don't really have that much money. So, these might be a good way just to kill time for a little bit. Like until... What was it? Like, you guys can just, like, go to an inn or some shit like that, or you guys can go and, like, do a job. But generally speaking, like... Because I would say at this point it's about midnight.
I point to the quest board.
Mhm.
You like crab?
What was it?
Do you like crab?
Yeah, it's alright. The crab lady's pretty cool.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something for this. Whatever. Let's go to the farm.
What's that?
I take out the poster and I show it to him.
Well, you just bring him to the thing and you just point it out to him.
Yeah.
Isaac, you see a poster of, just another typical quest board. And this one just has a picture of a spider that says bounty, giant spiders spotted at Fabble Stapple Farmstead.
Nope, I ain't doing that, showers.
It's kind of
Sure.
like crab.
It's not happening. I'm sorry.
But why not?
I ain't touch spiders and none of that. It's not happening. Showers. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Do you just go back to the boat and sleep?
No, I'm just gonna fall asleep in the middle of town. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I go back to the boat.
Okay.
Well,
There's still one job that you can do by yourself, Arthuritis.
yeah, I'm just gonna do that one. I was gonna ask that one next, but.
Oh. Well, maybe you can stop me before I actually leave.
I'm gonna get my knot mask on, just on slightly well. I'm getting ready for sleep.
Alright, what do I roll to yell?
I just pretty much just like, I would just say that you just run up to him.
Okay. Ow. Hurt. So yeah.
Oh, I see that you had another door.
There's another job we can do.
Does that one have spiders?
I suppose not.
Alright, then I'll go.
Okay. What was it again? Osric.
You're looking for a man by the name. You're asking for a man by the name of Osric at the Nautical Flat Bottom.
Okay. To the nautical flat bottom.
Since you live in this area, you would know where the town is.
Nice.
I'm just gonna say Bernard just kind of like he's tired, so he went back to the bones. It kind of makes sense since you two are you guys are up since Isaac, you slept last time.
I never sleep.
And you never sleep. So you guys eventually find it in the living area. It's actually it's on like the side of where the living area is and where the docks are. So it's like right here essentially. And you go inside, it is hustling and bustling with like trident, there's some dwarves going on, a little bit of kobolds. Let me get just the correct information here. Yeah, you see like a good like majority is like Trident. You see some like some freaky looking lizard folk here, but like only to Isaac. Some goblins, some dwarves, and like a few races from the a few other races like humans and shit. Like there doesn't seem to be many humans here by chance. Just like, oh wow. But the islands don't typically have too many humans there to begin with.
I go up to one of the.
Do you go up to the barkeeper?
Yeah. That sounds way better than I was gonna say.
You approach a man by the name of Gimli Sprocket Clunk. He is a goblin that just has, just a fine beard, not too much, just bald on the top, and he's just cleaning mugs. And he looks up at you. What can I get you for?
I'm looking for a certain man by the name of Osric.
Oh yeah, second level, second door on the right.
Second door on the right. Thank you.
And he kind of just looks and like passes, like glances up at El Amarillo as well, and just continues going on his, on his merry way. This place, I just want to preface, is kind of like, it's packed. You guys are having a little bit of a hard time just wading through these people.
Fuck no, I'm gonna push my way through.
The thing is, they're not like not a lot of them are like tall people. It's just like shorter races.
Exactly. They need to get up out my way. They won't twist.
Yeah. So I say, for simplicity's sake, you guys you get up to the door, and what are you going to do?
Knock.
All right.
I want to knock.
How are you guys going to knock?
I'm gonna punch the door.
I would like to persuade him not to. Persuasion? No. Why does it do it twice?
Roll insight.
Insight.
No, on Isaac.
Oh.
It failed. You fail, Isaac. You're getting ready just to like rail him for a punch, and he just like says no.
All right, I'm gonna knock really hard then.
Okay, roll strength.
Yes. I still get to roll strength for this.
What type of knock are you going to do? All right. On the other side of the door, you hear, "Oh, hold on, I'm coming. Just late at night, just Jesus, like by the 9, Jesus." Like, just kind of like walks by. It's a dwarf, another one of these dwarves types. Just bald on the top, and just has three main braids kind of going down the back of his neck, kind of a mane like thing, beard like connecting up to his hair, and just out, and just frayed to a little bit degree. From his attire, you can tell that he's roll an insight on what he's wearing in order to get an idea of what he is.
Yikes.
Ariel, that is more of like, he looks like an adventurer type, and he's just trying to get footing. El Amarillo, you can tell immediately this man is a bard, and he's been in the game long enough where he has some stories already that he's done, but now he's looking for stories, so just for inspiration. to have songs that he can have, since a lot of his certain shit is like getting stale. So you're pretty much...
Yo, that's so fucked. No. I was looking up a place like how to get to somewhere on Google Maps, and now Google Maps tells you where there's speed traps.
Oh shit.
Traps.
Yeah, like right here on I-35, right by Sunbelt Rentals, there's
Yeah.
a speed trap.
Oh yeah.
There's a cop waiting right there. That's fucked.
I thought you
Like,
were
is
saying
that-
that's fucked to the barge. Just like his life is horrible.
I don't fuck the bard. I don't give a fuck about the bard. I was saying that's fucked for like the police in general.
And he
Yeah,
he's just standing there just waiting for a response for the two of you.
I figured he'd be a little intimidated with like two people, 6 feet, almost 7 feet tall.
The man put out an ad. He's expecting anything. The man put out a personal ad.
All sick, I presume?
Yeah, so you hear about that ad? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm here for the ad.
Actually, come inside. You notice that this room is just very nicely put together. You can tell that he hasn't really done anything in this room. There, roll me perception.
Perception.
Mm-hmm. The one thing that is out of place in this room is a wooden chest that kind of clashes with the rest of the room itself. So you can assume that that is his personal belongings.
Ooh, what's that? As I walk towards the chest.
He kind of walks up and just sits on top of it. Your payment if you do me job correctly.
And what is this job exactly?
Well, I need inspiration in order to get some music, so I'm looking for a little bit of a muse, whatever comes around by that. Just something to get me creative juices going. So more or less, I'm here just to listen to their stories.
The body slammed the bird once.
How'd that go?
Confusing. Cause I got some ones, but after that I haven't been able to hit him again. I'll get him though, don't you worry.
Huh. Now was this bird like 6 feet tall? Like 6 or 7 feet tall, just matching you in that size?
No, he's about like 4 feet. He has wooden arms, staff. He copies everything she says, which makes me angry.
Huh. I think I might have something to do for that. What about you, skeleton? Or let me be more polite. What is your name, sirs?
Arthur? Dang it, your accent cut on. Wait. Arthur. Arthur. Ah.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Arthur. And you? The orc?
You can just call me Yellow.
Alright, Yellow. So what other stories do you have? Tell me of your
Well-
pasts. Tell me of what your future ambitions are. Just want to hear.
I don't know if this makes up for a story, but I pull out the bag and I press the button to release the water.
No, don't. Oh no!
Okay, heads or tails?
Why? I thought it was a 1 in 4 chance.
Head.
Oh wait, is it a 1 in 4 chance?
I
Yeah,
thought it was 1 in 4. Not.
it is 1 in 4.
Okay, my mistake. Let me get a D4.
Choose a number, and that's to be the bad number.
The
Ariel.
bad number is 3. Ah. Oh, thank God.
Oh no, I was going to roll that number.
Oh,
No, yeah, he's rolling it. So that's what I'm saying. Just pick a number.
Yeah, you pick the number.
bad number is still 3.
Okay, yeah, it's safe. You pull out the fucking, you press the button, all of a sudden just a water weird encompasses almost the entirety of this room. It's not too terribly large, but it's big enough to fit a few people in it, and this thing is taking up the space of a few people.
My fishy friend, yay! As I hug the giant fish.
Now this fellow's an interesting one.
Here's my
I get the point. Can you put it away, please? Can you put it away? It's getting everything wet.
His name's is Ocean Man.
I press the button and it goes back in.
Everything in like a good majority of the right side of the room, just the back right side of the room was just completely drenched.
Now, wasn't that inspiring?
A bit more terrifying than anything else.
It's okay. There's only a small chance he'll attack you.
Excuse me?
Righto, where was I? Yes.
Just completely ignores his question.
We met this interesting creature on a boat not too long ago. We were attacked by quite the conniving sea elf.
Really?
Is that what all that noise was about? I thought you was having a rave. I was trying to sleep.
Yes. Well.
So do you just regale this man of the tale that is what just happened? Do you just regale this man just your side of the story, Arthuritis?
Oh, like you want me to tell it?
No, just...
He's asking if you do end up telling him.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay. Is there any, detail that you want to leave out on that, or no?
I would like to leave out the resurrection of the sea elf. And
that wasn't really a resurrection, that was more of a resuscitation.
Okay, I would like to leave out that part, probably. So it's less messed up when it gets destroyed by the crab.
Jesus Christ, you have a bit of a weird... That was a weird few months for you.
Yes, I suppose. And after all that, I finally got a clue.
Wait. So, what about the crab? What is that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah. That's just Mo's child friend.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She got her drunk and now she follows her around.
By the 9.
We usually just feed her corpses of things that attack us.
Oh. Well,
Not to worry. Should still be on the boat.
you've given me a good ideas for a few songs. I'll keep those in mind. I'll give you your payment whenever, for your dues. He kind of gets up from where he's sitting, and he kind of just walks to the door. Have out the chest.
Oh.
I pick up the chest.
And he just immediately just leaves the room. Just afterwards.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna check the chest first.
Okay, what are you trying to check?
I open it, see what's inside.
Okay.
I thought you were going to check to see if
Yeah,
check for
like,
traps.
No, I was gonna open it because I didn't get to see what's inside. I don't know how much he's paying us.
Well, I thought meant maybe look outside of the chest.
No,
Okay.
he's gonna get body slammed if there ain't nothing in there.
I want you to roll me perception. Yeah, El Amarillo only. Inside of this chest, you see a malnourished, shackled up sea elf child.
Oh no.
Southern sea elf child, so they have more of the tan skin over the blue skin.
Is he still in the area or did he?
He's gone.
Fucking.
The kid seems malnourished and is barely in grips of life at the moment.
So what'd you find?
God damn it. Alright, I pick up the child and we take it back to the first floor.
You just pull a child out of a chest.
I take the chest too.
Now
I
hold
want-
on.
The chest is mine.
I go up to the child. I can speak Elvish. Yes, I can.
Alright, I'm gonna give you the child, and I'm gonna go chase after that dude.
Very well. You bring him back alive. I would like a reward.
Oh, he's coming back in this chest, don't you worry. He's gonna get body slammed in there. Alright.
So what are you
roll
gonna do?
Perception to see if I can.
Let's do Ariel's thing as you're trying to chase this man.
Okay.
I want to talk to the child.
The child is just laying there, just they're close to death essentially at this point. Roll medicine on this girl.
All right.
Again, before she is malnourished. She's bruised at her wrists, from wrist and ankles, where the braces are at the current moment. She has.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna kill that old guy after I get my money. I knew I should have punched him then and there. I was thinking about it.
Can you repeat that?
You notice that this is that the child is bruised on both their wrists and ankles, due to the shackles that they have. They're malnourished, and they are they are having a hard time with. They're basically running hot on a fever.
Oh bother.
The kid is in bad shape. Beyond just the bruises that are on, since you got a 20 on that, I'm just going to give it to you. Beyond just the bruises on the side, you can tell that their body is very well beaten.
This is just terrible. I remove the shackles and I pick up the kid.
How?
I lean down and then I grab.
No, I'm talking about moving the shackles.
Do I actually have any? Oh, not that could possibly kill.
If I was there, I could probably
He's
just
not
rip the
shackled
shackles
to
off.
anything. He just has shackles on, right?
She
She.
is shackled. Just there are shackles around her. Just there are no chains. Just the shackle.
Okay.
It's like having the cuffs on you, then you break in the cuffs, essentially.
I can break these.
You can't break these cuffs. Walk.
Well, I pick up the child and take him back to the not the college. That'd be. Is there any
Take him
private...
to the boat.
You are currently in an empty room.
The furblog can heal her.
That's true. But...
Aren't you also a healer, Ariel?
What spells do you have, Ariel?
I do not. As far as I know, the only thing I have, like even close to healing, is use your action to touch a creature who's alive but at 0 hit points, becomes stable. And from what you said, this person is not at 0 hit points, just very close to dying.
Yeah.
So I actually don't have any healing stuff.
You don't have any items that heal either?
No, I just have my medicine thing, doctor's bag, nothing.
I have not left the room yet, have I? Oh no, I probably have. I don't have anything anyway. I think spells.
I think you're forgetting. Read your traits.
What trait? Trait.
All the way at the bottom. Scroll down.
Oh. Oh, I have that. Oh man. Yeah, I would like to use Life on Demand.
Okay.
How do you use it?
Just click on it for me.
Oh, nothing happened.
Click on the
there you
yeah. Second level, you can accelerate the body's natural healing when it is needed the most. As an action, you can create it was a toucher you can touch expands the number of hit dice equal to your spellcasting mod. What is your spellcasting modifier?
Let's find out. Spellcasting ability. Is it that?
What is your spellcasting based off of?
Charisma.
So it would be based off of 3.
Okay.
So 3 hit dice. This girl is a commoner. So let me roll out. Okay, she restores 13 HP.
Oh, nice.
Hey, you saved a little girl.
Her eyes kind of like open, and she coughs. She coughs up a little bit of blood, but other than that, she is fine. What do you attempt to say to this girl?
Are you hungry?
Please don't hurt me. Please.
Oh, not to worry, child.
I just want to preface this. You're just a skeleton that doesn't move their fucking jaw, and you're just looking at them, just and a voice is just going through you. Worry not, child, for I am here.
I'm not a bad bone in my body.
So, what's the question? What's the question again?
Are you hungry?
Roll persuasion. She is afraid.
Oh no.
Where's my family? Please don't hurt me. I just want my family. Don't hurt me, please.
I won't hurt you, child. Now, what is your name?
What, that fucking book again? Fuck.
It's an odd name.
It's a weird name.
I shall just call you Book.
They call me Jar.
Char.
That's what they call me. I don't remember my... I don't remember. They call me Jar.
How unfortunate.
The kid just is crying at this point. Just, please don't give me back. Don't, please help. Please. Meanwhile, Isaac, you're attempting to find a dwarf.
Yeah, where the fucker at? What did I roll for that? For, investigation or perception?
Perception. Again, this place is packed.
Come on, I need a 20!
That's him over there. You run over to just a pack of dwarves.
Can I roll
What did he look
history?
like, Isaac?
Uh-oh. Does he remember?
I remember he's a bard.
Oh no.
No, do you
Wait,
remember what
no.
he looks like?
Please tell me you remember what he looked like.
Yes, I do remember I got a 20 on that shit.
No, that was his... You know he's a bard, and that
Yeah,
he was
but
looking for stories. That was an insight check. I'm asking for, do you remember what he looks like?
That was an inside check. Fuck.
That was a perception check.
A little bit. I remember a little bit of what he looks like.
You can try to roll history if you don't remember everything off the top of your head.
I would know.
You know he is a bard.
Got an 18.
Was it brain blast? He has. He is he's bald on. He is a bit more bald on the top. He has, was it 3 braids going back?
Yeah.
And his beard is matching up with his face, and it's a bit frayed. His hair color is just the brown, the bronzish brown.
Is he anywhere in this pack of dwarves?
The one that you picked up, you thought was him.
Is that him?
Is
No,
it actually him? Oh.
Alright,
Wow,
roll
it's
perception one more time.
no, he only has 2 braids. He has like a big fucking scar down his eye.
I got a nat 20. I found his ass.
Let me roll for his stealth.
He ain't gonna get shit.
It was really fucking close.
No, I don't care.
He rolled a 19.
Ooh, I still saw him though.
You see him attempting to leave the premises, and as the door just kind of like opens, you just immediately look towards it, and you just see him just walk out.
I go over there and pick him up by his head.
Okay, roll athletics because you're wading through this wave of
God,
people.
please. Oh.
I have a +5 in athletics, so
Oh, okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, you make it through. Okay, you kind of like put your arms in like a kind of like a triangular shape, kind of like a cow catcher, and just kind of like move people out of the way.
Yeah. I'm just gonna grab him by his head with
You run
one
out-
hand.
You run outside. He's kind of like sauntering away, just like he looks pretty like okay from what from what you can tell. He's just like sauntering along, just like, ooh, I found myself some inspiration. Ooh. You approach him and you grab him by the head.
I pick him up,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, you know that usual anime where like their face goes all dark and it's the white eyes all angry and stuff.
The singular red eye that just gleams from the shadows.
Shows what do you think you're doing?
Get
what
paper?
was that?
For
What-
the script.
What was that? That wasn't no reward.
Yes,
This
it was.
a small child. I squeeze his head a little tighter.
Mate. You're forgetting the place that this place is.
It's okay. I don't mind making you back into a skeleton too.
This is a place of freedoms. This shit is legal.
Exactly. And it's legal for me to squish your head. Now we's gonna go back there, and you's gonna explain everything to me. 'Cause
Real
I
slow
take-
like. Because I'm a little slow at trying to comprehend things.
Because I take this as a challenge. And if it's a challenge, your head is gonna be in that ground. And I'm gonna take him back to Arthuritis. I'm not putting him down. He's staying in my arm.
You put him in the chest.
Yeah, no, he's going in the chest. I took it with me.
Excuse me. Need to go back upstairs. I say that basically in the meantime while you were trying to heal up the kid. Bot leave?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go back upstairs and you just see the child just on the bed, just crying.
I'd have cleaned him up as best I could by then. Cleaned her up.
Yeah, you're trying, but you know.
I'd throw the chest on the ground and stand in front of the door.
Did you get him?
You just hear screaming from the chest.
Let me out of here. Let me out.
How wonderful. I do not condone violence, but I think our crab friend might enjoy it.
Listen to me. I didn't even know what was in the box. I just got it off somewhere.
Hmm.
Someone gave it to me as payment. I didn't open it. I just let it be.
I opened the box just like a creak so you could see just a skeleton face. Who gave you the box?
I rolled the insight to see if he's telling the truth about that part.
He is. He was given the box. He didn't open it, which is probably why the girl seems a little malnourished. I didn't know what was in the box. I thought it was a dog. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it was. They said that it was a perishable thing inside of it. It made some noises. I thought it was just some familiar that got stuck in there or some shit.
You knew it was perishable and you let it
I
get
thought
to
it
this
was a
state.
familiar.
Seems you don't understand what the word perishable means.
No,
Maybe
I don't.
Maybe we should leave Zeus in here and put the box.
Yes, you do seem quite perishable.
Please. Oh. I'll give you what you want. What do you want?
How much money you got on? I want another sandwich. And one for the girls too. Cough it up.
Let me see how much gold this guy has since he is a bard. He has... He has 64 gold.
I'm taking it, and I'm gonna take the little girl to the sandwich shop. After we're done dealing with him, anyway.
Please.
All right,
The place... My last employer just gave... My last employer gave it to me. Fuck.
It's okay. I got my revenge. Now you just gotta deal with the skeleton.
What was... I can't... Something... It was something from the Tridents. They gave me the box.
I'd like to roll insight on.
I'll roll inside as well just to help you.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Given the fact that he said that something about the Tridents were the ones that gave him the box, you just immediately think maybe they were kind of dealing in the same ship that Laura was in. Like Laura was just a singular part of that group. I didn't know what's in the box. I've been on this island for 10 years. There's not that many jobs getting out of here. I just needed some. I just did whatever I needed to, and they paid me in this. And I was going to pawn it off for someone who could actually give me something I could work with. Just, please. Arthuritis, you're not too sure, but again, Amarillo, you know just like immediately.
He's pushed his pants. I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth.
Very well.
Can you please let me out of the box now?
It's up to you, Ariel.
I'll give you three options. You can leave in a box. You can leave without an arm. Oh, you can leave without anything.
Take
By
the box.
anything, I
Take
mean,
the
like-
box.
All right. Where do you
Mr.
want me to take?
Luchador, if you will.
All right, I'm gonna walk downstairs with the box. Make sure it's nice and tight. And I'm
Do you
gonna
lock
yeet
it?
that. Yes, it's a wooden box. And I'm gonna yeet that motherfucker.
Where?
You know, like the hammer throw where they spin around and then just
Yeah.
let that shit go in there. That's what I'm doing.
Roll
the strong hand
me.
child.
Roll me a
Strength?
strength to see how hard you throw it.
Yes.
You just kind of like so long gay Bowser this bitch into the wall.
Oh, not even outside.
No, like in the outside, just
He
the
hits
the
the
main
wall.
wall. Yeah.
I thought you were still inside and you just yeeted it.
He landed like over here by the river. and
Like,
shit.
so long, gay Bowser, and you just throw him.
Oh my god. He's God.
He fucking splatted against the wall. I need to roll damage. Yeah, let's just do a 20. Let's just do a 20 for damage.
I can't be arrested for any of this.
He takes about 8 damage, and then he also takes just another, like, 2 falling damage as he falls a low bit of a distance.
Well, wait, do I see this or?
Oh yeah, you walked out with him. Just-
Okay, I walked out with the child.
you have the child just basically in your arms. Your professional opinion, you say that it's probably not a good idea that the kid walks.
Well,
Alright.
I don't think I'm coming back here for a while.
Let's take her to Subway's to get her something to eat.
As you guys continue the subway, that is where we will end, and next time we will continue just in the next day.
Yes. I love this.
No one's going to understand why you have a small child.